This conference will now be recorded.
Just relax, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and welcome the totality of your experience without anticipating and without going down memory lane. Just being one with whatever the moment is offering. Make sure that you welcome all the appearances indiscriminately, meaning on an equal footing, without any preference for thoughts over sensations or for sensations over thoughts. See that everything that is appearing is in fact neutral. It's like as if you are sitting somewhere in nature. So you hear the wind moving through the trees. You hear the creek, the water running, the birds calling. The clouds passing by, traffic noise in the distance perhaps. All of that flows through you without really triggering in you any repulsion or attraction. Your bodily sensations also are neutral, feeling the chair or the floor on which you sit, you're seated. The contact of the air with your exposed skin, the contact of the clothes. Thoughts effortlessly passing by also. So a mix of all of that. All of that very neutral. In a sense, not deserving your interest. So that your interest remains unattached to anything, open, ready, if you will, but not directed towards anything. Your interest remains available, but not invested in anything. Now ask yourself, where am I in this picture? Or what am I? Where am I? So you see that when the picture is neutral, you are nowhere in the picture. But the beauty is that the converse is true. When you are nowhere in the picture becomes neutral. Don't do anything special. If you get involved with anything that appears in the picture, simply notice it. and see that the reason why you get involved with something that appears in the picture is because you are identified also with something which is in the picture. So that one part of the picture gets involved with another part of the picture. Whereas the awareness that contemplates a picture, because it is not in the picture, doesn't get involved with anything in the picture. So it would be a mistake to make the statement that we move in and out of the picture. No, we have never been in the picture. The picture has always been an appearance in us. We simply have allegedly been something in the picture, something that appears and disappears. Like everything else in the picture. Now, if we have verified the truth of what I've said, I mean, if you have verified that what I've said corresponds to your experience, is an accurate description of your experience, then you see that everything in the picture is in fact on the same level. So for instance, your body in the picture appears as bodily sensations mostly. And the world in the picture appears also as external sense perceptions, mostly sounds right now with your eyes closed. But in fact, both the body and the world appear on the same level, on the same. And that's only normal because the body is part of the world. The difference of levels between the body and the world, the body being labeled as me and the rest of the world being labeled as other than me, is just an operation of the mind. But this distinction doesn't exist in the picture in relation to you, to you to whom the picture appears. The bodily sensations and the sense perceptions are like marks or spots of color on the picture, but they are all on the picture plane, all equal. And as a result, none of those marks is more you than any other. Either they are all you, or none of those is you. But when we understand this, it's like a space opens up. Before we were a little entity confined within the picture plane. And all of a sudden, the picture plane itself appears within limitless space. And you are this limitless space in which and to which the picture appears. And you are both in front of the picture as its beholder, but also behind the scenes of the picture as its creator. Or puppet master. It's only you all the way, and that's your experience. And the beauty is that it is already so, it is already the case. So no extra work, no effort is required. When we understand that and we experience this, the content of the picture may change. But it would be a mistake to see these changes significant or important, and to get involved with it and attached to it. Because this change is simply a rearrangement. But that which is important is the reality that brought about this rearrangement. The discovery that brings about this rearrangement. So any change of the state of the body or of the mind being part of the picture doesn't affect us really. We're still the beholder. Never affected by the perceptions, always free. Now as I speak, if what I'm saying is only verified on the conceptual level, something is missing. Because I'm describing everything, not just the thoughts. The bodily sensations and through which we perceive the body and the sense perceptions through which we perceive the surrounding world are part of the picture, are part of what I am describing. See that in the actual experience of the body and of the world, the solidity that was granted to it by the concepts we have about it vanishes. Everything becomes more fluid, ever-changing, moving. Only you, the beholder, only you, the beholder, are motionless, changeless. the center of the spinning wheel doesn't spin. Everything around it is in motion. The beholder has never moved. Because there is no other place to which it could move. It doesn't change because there is no other than itself into which it could morph. Invisible, intangible, changeless. And this center is simply that which is hearing these words, in which they appear and reveal the silence, the silent presence that understands them. As they move one by one through that infinity,